What's good? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe, like up the video, spread the love. We'll get right into it. I appreciate the love. You guys are really been enjoying the reaction videos. So let's do it. Let's react to another spiritual video. Let's get it.
Festus and my intentions on achieving better. Divine feminine and a go-getter. My words create life, so I'm better than ever. Realize how I feel with these, and I'ma say it with grace, so you know what I mean. Yeah, I'ma say it with taste. Talk about shit like a queen, cause I said what I said. I said what I mean. Abundance is coming to me. I see it cause into existence I speak. I say it, I mean it, affirm and repeat it. Speak true for discerning and lovingly. In this moment with the power of my tongue, I speak a life into my being because I already won. I am grounded, I am present, and I only speak with love. And I thank my throat chakra for the role it plays and all it does.
I'm listening to some of our albums on Apple Tunes. That's what's up.
This is what they don't want people to know. This is esoteric knowledge. Esoteric means hidden. So you have esoteric knowledge and you have esoteric knowledge. Esoteric knowledge is what the masses know. You see, you got to learn how to decipher the Bible, because the Bible is a book of allegories. That means stories with hidden meanings. That's why Jesus talked in parables. So everything in the Bible is talking about the brain, the human body, and sun worship. It's talking about sun worship because the sun gives life to the world. See, that's what it's talking about. Everything that you're reading in the Bible is not to be taken literally. It's to be taken spiritually. It's not for the mind, it's for the spirit. So if you don't understand what you're reading, then you're going to take it and interpret it literally, because nothing in there actually happened. It's a book. It's a book. It's not an autobiography. It's a book. Anything that you're reading is just another man's thoughts. Anything that you're reading is just another man's thoughts. So you got to understand, the way that God speaks to people is telepathically. So whoever wrote the Bible, they got the information through their head. You see, whoever wrote this book right here, this is just another man's thoughts. So the purpose is to have discernment and to understand what you perceive to be the truth or what you perceive not to be the truth. Because there's only one truth, and the truth is inside of you. God is not in no book. God is not in no church. God is inside of you. So you have to take care of you. You have to love you. And loving you is loving God, because God is you. That's why it tells you, love God like you love your neighbor, like you love yourself, because that's you. You see, the universal laws is karma. Whatever you put out is coming back to you, because it came from without inside of you. So that's why they say only God can judge you. That's just like if you go whoop your kid, because I'm gonna show you how only God can judge you, because somebody on this live done did this before. If you don't have a bad day at work, and then you come home and you upset for something that happened to you at work, and then you go home and you go hit your kid because something that you had that went on at work, you take it out on your child, you know you was wrong. So you got to judge yourself. You're going to feel bad because you did that. And then later on, you be like, come here, baby. I'm sorry I did that, because God is inside you. The infinite intelligence is going to make you feel bad about yourself. That's just like if you go in the store and you go steal something. You know you weren't supposed to steal that. But if you get away with it, you know that you did something wrong. So you got good and you got evil. It's all inside of you. The only person that can judge you is yourself. You feel me? It's yourself. So the next person judging you, you can't judge the next person, because they only can judge themselves. You feel me? You're supposed to love the next person. You don't judge the next person. You love the next person. You see, I don't teach. I don't preach the Bible. I teach the Bible, because God doesn't have a religion. Do you know that everything is interconnected? I done studied every single religion it is to get to the truth, because the more that you learn, you realize that you don't know anything. So yeah, I'm intelligent, yeah, I know things, but I really don't know nothing, because every day I'm learning something new. I'm like, dang, information is infinite. So it's new information that's coming to the universe every single day. You see, so I learn from people. I learn things from people. And what I do is, this is how I learn. Because the best teacher and the best learner is a person that teaches themselves. So everything that I know, I have taught myself. And when I learn from other people and I hear them, I have a spirit of discernment. So what I do is how I learn is I take the information in my conscious mind, and whatever I feel like is truth to me, I go research it and I dig deep. That's what they call it, diving deep. I dig deep. And then once I come to the spirit of discernment of truth, then I present it to you. Because most of the information that I have doesn't come out of a book. It comes from the source. You see, it comes from the source because I'm tapped into the source. Everybody's tapped into the source. When I get my sunlight, every 8 minutes and 30 seconds that you look up under the sun, that's called sun gazing. The eyes are the key to the brain. So when you look into the brain, the rays are going to your eyes and it's sending information to your brain waves. So then you're not gonna know exactly what it is right then. Like now, I might just start talking and the information that I got from sun gazing might just come out fluently. But I don't understand where it came from, but I understand that I got that download from the sun. You see? So that's why I make sure that I get the sun, because that's what is providing everything. Even the Pope is what controls all the churches in this world. See, the way that I teach the Bible, they wouldn't allow me to get a church because then I'd be waking too many people up. Just like in the church, you go to church and then at the church, what they give you. If y'all want to go eat in the church, they're going to give you soul food. And they call it soul food because it's destroying your soul. It tells you in Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. People go to church and read the Bible. It tells you Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. God gave you every fruit bearing seed and every plant on the earth to eat for meat. That's what it tells you. And then as soon as church goes over, you go into the cafeteria in the church to eat chicken, neck bones, cornbread, ham hock, all this stuff that is destroying your soul. You see, destroying your soul. But you just got out of church in Genesis chapter 1, verse 29, that God said he gave you every fruit-bearing seed and every vegetable on the face of this earth to eat as fruit. You see, to eat as meat on the planet. You see, to eat as meat on the planet. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They're not telling you to take care of your body. You see, fish is not good for you anyways. You got to understand we're not meant to eat any animals because animals have souls. Animals have souls, and animals have DNA. DNA carries minerals. Do you know fish eat fish? Do you know fish carries mercury, and mercury causes cancer? So if you eat fish, then fish causes cancer. I can go get a pack of, matter of fact, let me show you. Who got a pack of sardines in here? If I go get a pack of sardines, it tells you on the back of the pack of sardines that it causes cancer.
Facts.
So that's how they get away with everything that they do, because they tell you right there in your face. But it's on you to determine if you want to eat it, because you got seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, and touching. This is how you experience this human experience. So you have a choice what you want to do with these 5 senses. If you want to eat something that tell you that it causes cancer, that's your choice. You see? That's your choice. Facts. I've only been plant-based. I've been plant-based for 4 years now, and that's what changed my life. That's how
I agree. I said that in another of my videos. When my spiritual journey went to the next level the moment that I decided to go plant-based. Also, I'm gonna drop a link for some plant-based taco book in the description. I'm gonna make it for 50% off as well. So we need to get our spiritual journey back on track. He also said something that I wanted to connect with. What do you guys think about what he's talking about? But one thing for sure that I lock in with, that a wise man knows that he knows nothing. A wise man knows that he knows nothing.
I got intelligence, because fruits and vegetables, fruits that are good for you give you information, and foods that are bad for you give you inflammation. I'm just telling you the truth.
What do you say? Foods that are good for you give you information, or foods that are bad for you give you inflammation, right? And foods that are good for you give you information. When you start eating the right foods, it clears up your nervous system, right? It clears up your nervous system. I work with the brain. This is one reason why I started to eat better, is because all the foods that I researched regarding to brain health and brain healing, um, most of the foods were fruit and vegetables. You have like where they talk about beef and fish and things like that, but as you say, um, majority of the foods are fruits and vegetables, and primarily fruits because it has a cleansing factor. Again, I'm gonna drop a link to our plant-based taco books. If you're struggling with creating plant-based foods, all natural plant-based foods, I'm gonna drop a link to that, and I'm gonna make it 50% off. So I'm basically giving it to you. Let's get it.
True, because that's what I am. I'm a holistic healer. You gotta understand, whatever you eat, anything that you eat, you gotta look at what the animal is. Okay, you can eat animals if you want to, because you're just considered an omnivore, but we're frugivores. But the purpose is to eat more fruits and vegetables to fight off the things that those animals eat. That's just like they say that you get protein from meat. There's no such thing as protein. They lie to you. Protein means protons. Cows eat grass, so cows get the protons from the grass that the cows are eating. So that protein that they're telling you that you're eating from the cows, you're actually getting it from the grass that the cows eat, because cows eat grass.
Secondhand as well.
You understand, whatever that animal eats, that's what you eat. That's just like if you eat crab, lobster, and shrimp. They all eat doo-doo. So if you eat crab, lobster.
Oh, she back.
How to spot a monitoring spirit in somebody.
Before we get into him, just listen to her. Clear that throat chakra up. I know that sounds different, but again, a wise man knows that he knows nothing. A wise man and woman knows that they know nothing. Right? So before you judge, just be present. Okay.
What is a monitoring spirit? These are spirits that monitor you in the spirit realm, or spirits that monitor you through other people to keep you from prospering, to focus on what it is you're doing to try to stop you from prospering in life, to stop you to have some blessings to come through. Notice anytime you begin to tell your plans, it just never work out. Because what's happening is a lot of these people you're telling them to, they're monitoring spirits, and they speak curses over you behind your back to prevent you from prospering in life. Our words hold power. So when people are gossiping about you, when people are doubting you, it's sending those things off into the spirit realm. And this is why it be so hard to get things done, to achieve things, for blessings to come in. Because we being loose-lipped, telling people we shouldn't even be telling stuff to, and they going behind our back talking about us, doing whatever, and we wondering why we can't excel. And notice whenever you start to get more quiet, you start to get more stuff done. That's because those monitoring spirits don't really know what's going on. They can only guess. You know what I'm saying? So a couple of things you want to look for into somebody that's that could be a monitoring spirit. One, they will disguise bad advice as good advice. You'll have an idea, you'll know that this is a good idea, and you know it's gonna work. but they'll give you bad advice disguised as good advice. They'll say, see, I don't know about that, because if you do that, this could probably happen. So what they trying to do is, they know that that plan gonna work, but they trying to plant doubt in you, so you don't, you see what I'm saying? So you don't take on this idea and start to prosper. So that monitoring spirit start using them.
Take heed. Think about the people that's in your environment that's doing that. And I'm a big fan of, not necessarily from the idea of monitoring spirits, but from the individual, because the individual still has the ability to make it beyond these type of things, right? Because it's based off belief as well. But when we tell someone, and and they start speaking in that term, in that way, in that fashion, the ego takes over. So now we're trying to prove them wrong. And I say this all the time. It's like when you keep things to yourself, you're really operating within flow. So I do connect with what he's talking about. It's just kind of keeping it to yourself so you can leave out the ego. Um, but when you tell other people, it gets to the point where and they start speaking negativity over what you're doing, then you're trying to prove them wrong, and the ego is involved, and it gets real. I believe that there is a resistant energy within that. So I agree with him, you know, to some degree for sure. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Let me know.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they'll do. They'll disguise bad advice as good advice. Second thing that they'll do, they hate when you prosper.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you have good news, whenever you have any form of accomplishment going on in your life, they do not like to see it. They don't like to see it. I'm talking about, you can say, I just graduated, or I just got a promotion at my job, and they got something slick to say. You see what I'm saying? Or they got something, they be like, they try to downplay it, like, oh, well, it's just a promotion. It's not like you own the company. You see what I'm saying? So you got to really pay close attention to.
You still got that little business? You still doing that little thing? You still doing your little content? Right. Let's get it.
Who you talking to and who you telling stuff and their reaction to what it is that's going on in your life. Number 3, they love to see you down. Now these people, man, they love to see you down, but they'll come to you as a friend, somebody to comfort you. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you down, anytime you're going through something, they have this false empathy. Oh, it's okay, dog. Oh, it's okay, girl. It's gonna be all right. But low key, they get a kick out of it. You see what I'm saying? They feed off of that because they like to see you down, and they probably feel more validated when you're not prospering in life. You see what I'm saying? For whatever insecurity or whatever jealous issue that they have with you. So that's something you want to be real mindful of, because a lot of people do this. Another thing, man, they gotta know what you got going on in your life. They are nosy. They always asking questions. They asking questions and they nosy, and they don't even got your genuine interest. That is a monitoring spirit, like tattletale on itself. It's clear as day. If somebody want to know what you got going on in your life, they always got to know, and they always asking questions, but they ain't got your genuine interest. Best believe they just trying to be nosy so they can know it. So they look at your life as entertainment. What they gonna do is they just gonna go behind your back, speak curses, gossip, do whatever the case may be, and that stuff gonna start moving in the spirit. You see what I'm saying? And these people tend to get upset when you're not being transparent with them about what you got going on. So they feel offended when you withholding certain stuff. You see what I'm saying? So these people will feel entitled to information from you. They'll feel entitled, to have certain parts of you or whatnot. That's a man, that's a monitoring spirit. But those are the things you want to look for. So stop telling everybody your plans. Keep it between you, God, and the people that are genuinely for you. You see what I'm saying? But that's why y'all seeing that pattern to where it's hard for you to prosper, because we being too loose-lipped. We talking too much. Keep it to yourself. Keep it between
Silence
you
is
and God.
golden, baby.
It's gonna reveal itself. You see what I'm saying? So you don't even got to much talk about it, but don't be giving the enemy ammunition due to us just being loose-lipped, thinking we can trust these people. So watch out for people. Look at their reactions. How they reacting to the good things that's going on in your life, and what it is that's feeding them. Because a lot of people, they just y'all friend because they like to see you down and provide this fake comfort so they can feel better about themselves, so they can feel like they in some type of superiority position. You know what I'm saying? But I know this video helps somebody. Make sure y'all take notes, and high beams on, man. And man, slow to speak. Quick to listen, slow to speak.
That's a fact. Tell me what you guys think about that in the comments, right? That's one that I think a lot of us have to deal with. We're so quick to, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, but and I'm not gonna act like all these people are just negative people in the sense of it's I don't know if they know that they have a spirit like that. They got to cleanse itself. It's all about healing the self. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. That's very interesting.
I don't know who this is for, but I need you to listen to me very closely. That person did not leave you. They were removed. Because truth be told, you were holding on to something that should have been let go of a long time ago. And if it was your man or your woman and you think they left you for somebody better, they were removed and given someone on their level. Because in reality, you were above them and they were pulling you down. Learn to get out your feelings when a situation ends, because I don't care if it was a relationship, a friendship, or just business. Because 9 times out of 10, you were being protected from situations you couldn't see and conversations you couldn't hear. And once they're gone, let them stay gone. Do not allow them to try to manipulate you and gaslight their way back into your life. Because half the time, they weren't even supposed to be given the role you gave them in your life anyways. When you are spiritually protected, people don't leave you. They are removed. Remember that.
That's tough. I like it. I agree.
Can you touch my shoulder again? Please.
That's tough.
Can you?
I know somebody gonna be like, man, somebody's in that tree. Hey, man. The truth of it is so much about this planet that we have no idea about. And we have to accept the fact that we've been lied to and we've been programmed to thinking this we think that we are a body with a soul. No, we are a soul with a body. There is so much about this planet that we don't know.
You gotta really touch it. Are you trying to give me a hug? I'll take a hug too, but can you touch my shoulder? No. Am I asking for too much? Thank you. What are you done? Can you touch my shoulder? I don't know your name, but I know we have a connection. Can you touch my shoulder? Thank
She
you.
messing with that beat though.
I smoke the way my brain think of going dumb. Cocaine upon my gums.
Yeah, you can feel the energy. You can feel the negative energy around people. Just gotta tap in and tune into how you feel and recognize that this energy has an impact on you. So sometimes if you keep your energy high enough, you can be around certain people for periods of time. But after a while, it starts to have an impact on your energy. So you got to reset. And this is the importance of grounding every single day, eating healthy. Again, plant-based. That's a Taco Creations plant-based book in the in the description, and I'm marking it 50% off. So essentially we basically trying to give it away. We try, give it away to you, but you got to keep your energy high during these tough times, right? So anyway, got to be mindful about all of that. That's interesting.
Energy and affirmations that goes into these crystals is amazing. I can feel the energy when the package was here.
The packaging was good, and you can feel the power in these foods. They have crystals. They have real crystals.
That energy
I don't know
high.
how to explain it, but it was pressure.
Just love it. I love it.
Everything legit, you know?
This is not just a person who's just selling these herbs and crystals just to look good. You can actually feel the intentions within these crystals. The name is Beyond 5D. You're gonna feel beyond 5D.
Hey, you got to get into some good conscious music. Be smacking.
Believer, receiver, my goal is my girl, and it's cheaper than keep
This a year ago, something like that. I still got it. Still in great condition.
The website had them sooner than they told me it was gonna be. I ordered it. I got it literally in like 3 days. when I was told it was supposed to come within 5 to 6 days.
They'll throw you free ones, you know what I'm saying, and discounts.
It's legit. 100% legit. Really good people.
Research on it. I've seen a lot of people say it's the real deal, it's the real deal.
And I love the way I feel wearing it. Plus,
It's like that, man. Calculate it. I mean, tap in with Beyond Fat.
this is helpful all the way. Thank you to Beyond 5D because these are amazing.
Appreciate you for tuning into the video. That's another one in the books. Very powerful video. Again, subscribe to the channel, like up this video, share with another person. And again, in the comments, in the description, we have our plant-based taco creation book. It's going to be 50% off. Use the code that's in the description. Use the code that's in the description. All right. And then also anything about brain health, tap in with your boy. Let's get to it. Peace.
Hot in the summer, the winter don't stand no chances. Hot in the summer, yeah. Hot in the summer, the winter don't stand no chances. Hot in the summer.